Leave the music on until somebody comes in. Hey to the people out in La La Land. To be and not to be. To free or not to flee. To crawl or not to crawl. Fuck all those perfect people. Sleep or not to sleep. To creep or not to creep. And some can't remember what others recall. Fuck all those perfect people. Sleepy eyes, walls and dreams. No, I'm not talking about you. To stand or not to stand. To plan or not to plan. To stall or not to stall. Fuck all those perfect people. To drink or not to drink. To think or not to think. Some choose to dismember your rise and your fall. And fuck off those perfect people. Sleepy eyes, walls of blue. But I'm not talking about you. To sing or not to sing. To swing or not to swing. Hell, he fills up the silence like a chalk on the wall. Some people smoke meth. Some people smoke crack. Some people snort coke off of Ricky's ball sack. I've tried them all. Don't get me wrong. Best high there is comes from a ball. I like smoking pot a lot. I like getting stoned alone. I like vaping weed and weed. I think edibles are incredible. I sure love them gummy bears. Them shampoo for my curly hair. Cannabis lotion on my couch. I like smoking pot a lot. Some people like pills, some like upping blue. I like marijuana, but that ain't breaking news. Some people like booze, some like sucking down. Brother, I like both, but that's another. Hey, Monica, how's it going? No, not yet. But she said she was coming. I think edibles are incredible. I sure love them gummy bears. Them shampoo for my curly hair. Cannabis lotion on my tie. I like smoking pot a lot. That's shit. That's good, Leroy. There. I like smoking pot a lot. I like getting stoned alone. I like vaping weed and day. I think edibles are incredible. I sure love them gummy bears. Pimp shampoo for my curly hair. Cannabis lotion on my tie. I like smoking pot. I like smoking pot. I like smoking pot. Everyone considered him the coward of the cottage. Never made one single point. Oh, fuck. The convoy is over. Kinda needs a little potato, but Canucks just call him yellow. He tucked his tail and slinked away from his ring unacceptably wrong. Oh, see what this is like. Hide under your pillow. Oh. Stand and face the ruckers like a man. Maybe we'll try this.
Now our next guest is one of the finest blues singers in the world. Here she is now singing Maybe from her album, which is number 6 on Billboard's LP chart. Ladies and gentlemen, from her album, I got them old cosmic blues again, Mama. Hey, Janis Joplin.
Lord, I could pray and I'm trying to. Well, you might come back home on me. you just don't understand me if you will.
Yes, I will, Monica. Thanks for coming in. Yes, it is running strong in the States, Monica. Yeah, they started way late. They kind of waited until they seen what was going to happen with us.
Show me
She was a good singer.
My family reunion is going on today. My relatives have all flown in from places far away. As we sit there eating chicken, it hits me. I don't like me and my former best friend have been falling down. I called him with my wife, so I brought him up. We just can't hang out anymore. I still wish him luck. I don't lie. I'm so proud. I know that I'm here to me, but I like it when they come, but I love it. I'm sure he got good quality, but the bad one cover 'em up. I don't like them folks I love. My alcoholic buddies are fun to hang around. When we drink together, peace and joy abound. But sometimes they bring me one more shot when they know I've had enough. I don't like half the folks I love. God knows that I did me, but if the truth be told, I like it when they come, but I love it when they go. This I guarantee. We all need more tolerance to get along peacefully. But at night it's not that easy. And I really am feeling. I don't like half the folks I love. God knows that I did me, but if the truth be told, I like it when they come, but I love it when I'm sure they've got good qualities, but the bad won't cover them up. I don't like how the folks out of. Oh, I don't like how the folks out of. Back before I was a movie star, straight off of the farm, I had a picture of another man's wife tattooed on my arm, with a pack of Camel cigarettes in the sleeve of my t-shirt, heading out to Hollywood just to have my feelings hurt. That town will make you crazy, just give it a little time. You'll be walking around in circles down at Hollywood and Vine. You'll be waiting on a phone call at the wrong end of the room. Yes, that town will make you crazy, crazy as a limb. So headed down to Nashville to become a country star. Every night you find me hanging every honky-tonkin' bar. Pretty soon I met a woman, pretty soon she done me wrong. Pretty soon my life got sadder than any country song. That town make you crazy, just give it a little time. You'll be walking around in circles, looking for that country ride. You'll be waiting on a phone call at the wrong end of a broom. Yeah, that town will make you crazy, crazy as a loon. So I gathered up my savage, bought myself a business suit. I headed up to New York City, where a man can make some loot. I got hired Monday morning, outside that afternoon. Overcome with grief that evening, now I'm crazy as a loon. So I'm up here in the Northwoods, staring at a lake, wondering just exactly how much they think a man can take. I eat fish to pass the time away, neath this blue Canadian moon. This whole world is making me crazy, crazy as a limb. The Lord, this world will make you crazy, crazy as a limb.
The fuck?
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out in the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out in the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange, alright, yeah.
Hey, Stillburner. How many minutes was that? About 3.
When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Oh, Grandpa wore his suit that from Manchester, England, Peter Herman Williams, Laura Coffin, Carl Gill, Keith Hopkins, and Guy Shippey, who are Herman Herman. Thank you! I'm 88, I am, 88, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She'd been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. Wouldn't have a Willie nor a son. I'm a right old man, I'm Henry. Henry 88, I am. Second verse, same as the first. I'm 88, I am. Henry 88, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. Wouldn't have a Willie nor a son. I'm a right old man, I'm Henry. Henry 88, I am.
so she couldn't marry 7 times before, and everyone wanted Henry. Henry, the will ignore some. Number 8 was man on Henry. Henry the 8th I am. Hey, me, and I want. Henry, 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 Henry the 8th I am. Henry the 8th I am.
I give you Brian, and Dennis, and Carl, and Mike, the new album. Let's hear it for the Beach Boys!
Hey, UK, how's it going? Hey.
Well, she got her daddy's car and she cruised to the hamburger stand. She forgot all about the library like she told her old man there. With the radio loud, she goes through the best she can there. And she'll have fun to the daddy, take the people away. Now the girl can't stand her 'cause she walks, but she drives like a she makes the Indy 500 look like a Roman chariot race. A lot of guys try to catch her, but she leaves them on a wild goose chase. And she'll have fun till the daddy takes the fever away. Well, you know it's wrong that your daddy keeps fire for you. And 52 said it keys, you've been thinking that you're gonna go through the but you can cuddle on me, 'cause we got a lot of things to do. And we'll have
Oh, I don't think I've heard this one yet.
take me for your trip upon your magic relationship. Oh, my senses have been stripped, and my hands can't feel to grip. And I promise to never step. Wait only for not for years to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere. I'm ready for today. On to my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way. I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy yet. There ain't no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you.
Hey, John, how's it going? I'm sure glad tea time here is not like tea time in the UK because I'd be maybe even more overweight than what I am. Oh, some soul music.
You say that you love me, you love me all of the time. You say that you need me, you're always in mine, always in mine. I'm feeling glad all over you, glad all over, baby. Glad all over, glad you're mine. One thing you like it.
Uh, a lot of people say yes, John. But I put everything about me about out there, you know, address, phone number, post office box. Yeah, I don't worry about it, but I live so fucking far away from everybody. Nobody wants to come up here, anyways.
Here's some friends of ours who've been looking forward to having on the show for quite some time for a couple of reasons. Number one, they obviously have a lot of talent. Secondly, they've consistently had hit records. But most importantly, we enjoy their music. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raiders.
Yeah, I think that would make a difference.
Took away our ways of life. The tomahawk and the bowie knife. Took away our native tongue. And taught their English to our young. And all the beads we made the hands of nowadays made in Japan. Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe, so proud to live, so proud to die. The whole Indian nation rocked us
Yeah.
this reservation. While we're shirt and tie.
If you're doing audits, you want to make sure that cops don't know who you are.
Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe, so proud to live, so proud to die. But maybe someday when we learn, Cherokee Nation will return, will return, will return, will return, will return.
Oh, come on, get on with the fucking singing.
is making you love me, you can only love. Things but love, you don't know never love. It's to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk when the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights so much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all the debts. Love downtown, there's no big place when you're downtown. No fireplace, sure downtown. Everything's waiting for you.
What the fuck?
Downtown, downtown, downtown. And you may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just
I'm at closer to Lesser Slave Lake. Great Slave Lake is probably 500-600 miles north of me, I think. Hey Lulu, how's it going? I know you said good later, but gotta check again. Didn't think you were gonna show up.
Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy free. Nobody you meet could ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide. Oh, what a change there'd be to ever see a new Georgie girl. Hey there, Georgie girl, dreaming of someone you could be. Life is a reality, you can't always run away. Don't be so scared of changing and rearranging yourself. It's time for jumping down from the shelf a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be to ever see a new Georgie girl. Georgie girl, Georgie girl, Georgie girl, Georgie girl, Georgie girl.
It's
guest time on American Bandstand, one of the hottest records in the country. No pun intended. In the middle of July, ladies and gentlemen, a song called Memphis, a man named Johnny Rivers.
Long distance information in Memphis, Tennessee. Help me find a party and try to get in touch with me. She could not leave a number, but I know who place to call. Thought Uncle took the message and they wrote it on the wall. Help me information, get in touch with Marie. She's the only one who called me from Memphis, Tennessee. Her home is on the south side, high up on the ridge. Just a half a mile from the Mississippi Bridge.
If I'm high and hungry today, John, I don't want to have to smoke for 3 fucking days for my mood. Food to be cooked all I would. Okay, for you it would be called good snack food, Lulu. No. Ooh, that was from back in the 40s, I think. I would quit playing music if there was somebody come up and talk to me. Ew. I guess we better let her rip with this one.
Everybody's doing my friend who says now. Come on, baby, do the love, come on. I know you get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the love, come on. My little baby feels like I do everything. It's easier than learning your ABC. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby. Jump up, jump back. Ooh, anything you got tonight. Whoa, whoa, now that you can do it, let's make a change now. Come on, check a motion like a real train now. Come on, baby, do it like you need it now. Don't lose control. A little bit of rhythm and a lot of soul. Come on, do the locomotion with me. Move around the floor in a locomotion. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Do it holding hands like you get the notion. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. There's never been a dance that's so easy to do. It even makes you happy when you're feeling blue. So come on, do the locomotion with me. Come on, you gotta swing your heels now. Come on, that's right. You should come on, baby.
Oh, hell, I listened to that one a few days ago. Okay, I better check back to here. Yeah, it was the Andrew sisters, John. I wonder what I said too there, John. Oh, I know what it was, probably. I don't know where Josh is, Lulu. I don't know where anybody is. I don't keep track of anybody. What I said earlier, John, if anybody doesn't like the music, they could always come up and talk. But if I got nobody to talk to, I might as well be playing music because, wow, sweetheart, don't yell at me. Yeah.
Hi,
Lady,
how are you?
good. How are you?
I'm good. Just running some errands. I heard you say if anybody doesn't like the music, they can come up. I don't know what music you were playing, but that's not why I came up.
I was playing 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. How you been?
You're typing it all caps, Lulu, and that's supposedly like yelling on the internet.
I would never yell at you. Hi, Lulu. How are you? I'm talking on my earbuds. I hope I can hear you when I actually wear these instead of I have trouble hearing when I come on with.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I wear these, I can hear you, and hopefully my microphone sounds okay too.
It's funny because everybody else says I've got a really good mic and camera.
Yeah, it must be something with my end then. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah, yeah.
probably is. I don't know. Oh,
So
good, Lulu.
how's your son?
He's doing really good. I just finished basketball season at the school, and now he's doing it at the local neighborhood. The club went out there, so that one just started last weekend. So that's back now that high school's over for the season. So
And Daniel?
he's good. Yep. I just talked to him a little while ago. We're probably gonna go out and my son's gonna be with a friend tonight, so we might go out and find the sheriffs tonight. I haven't been out there doing that in a while.
Yeah. Well,
So that
I've been such a paddle hooer that I haven't had time to watch any videos lately. I just go
videos.
thumb thumb and put them on play with the sound off.
Hey, you know what? Videos are overrated. There's so many of them. I don't. It doesn't bother me when people can't watch them. You know what I mean? There's just when you get a chance, if you even get a chance. I mean, there's just so many channels and videos. You know what I mean? It's like I feel bad. I can't watch everybody who supports mine, but everyone's like, "Oh, did you see my video?" And it's like I try my best, but there's only so many hours in a day. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
so. Don't ever worry about that. It's fine.
No. Uh,
I'm glad
I
you're going up on panels. It keeps you busy and maybe keeps your mind off your pain. So,
well, no, it don't do that.
oh, I missed you. Hi, John Hobbs.
Hey, have a good lunch there, John. I'd say bon appetit, but I think that's one of the. It's French. I'm not French.
So, what do you think about this Ukraine and Russia situation?
Well, it's a really convoluted thing. Canada has quit sending all our stuff to Russia, but we're still accepting all of Russia's stuff that they're sending to us.
How long have they been doing that? They just did the sanctions and then they're still.
Yeah, they only sanction one way. We're not going to send you anything, but you can keep sending to us.
Oh, shit. So, they're going to continue to pay for the stuff.
Well, I don't know. It's just stupid.
I have a feeling they planned that into their plan when they just decided to do their attack. They knew they were going to get sanctions. I have a feeling they have a backup plan.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I know, Lulu, it is crazy. God, I just spent $75 on a tank of gas for my Honda Accord.
Oh, shit.
Yep, at just $75.36. It just stopped. That is crazy. It used just last 2 weeks ago when I filled it, it was 69.
I don't even know what it is here.
I didn't even actually terrible. I didn't even look at how much it was per gallon because I needed it. You know what I mean? It's like I just got it. Either way, I needed to fill it up.
Yeah.
I hate going back and forth to the gas station. I just like to fill it up like every other week, and then I don't like putting 10, 5. You know what I mean? I just like to fill it up, and then it lasts. I feel like it lasts longer. Maybe it doesn't, but I feel like it does.
Uh,
Exactly, John. There's too many videos to watch.
I'm going to fill up my gas, I think, this spring before the price jumps. But usually I only put gas in my tank once a year.
Holy shit! Oh my god, that's great. Hey.com.
Hey.com. Well, it sure saves me a lot of money that way.
I don't know, Lulu, if I have an 8-cylinder car. I'm really bad with cars. It's a Honda Accord 2004. I'm not sure. If it's 8-cylinder, where does it say that? I don't even know. That sounds pretty ignorant, but I don't know much about cars.
You would probably be either a 6 or a 4-cylinder.
Oh, okay.
I've got 6 in my pickup.
How do you know what kind? If it's 6 or 4 or whatever? Where does it say that?
Oh, mine says right on the side of the pickup it's a V6.
Oh, okay. Mine's. I don't know where it would say it. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Daniel knows all that stuff, but I don't know. I just I just have a manual, and I need something. I take it take it fixed.
It should say in the manual somewhere what it is,
Maybe.
but you don't have to worry about it. As long as
Yeah.
it goes, that's good for you.
Yeah, I finally got the everything fixed so it passed the smog, got my sticker and all that. That's why I'm finally gonna go out cop watching later because I got all that stuff straightened out. So I didn't want them to keep bothering me with fix it tickets, you know.
Yeah. They quit giving out stickers up here.
I wish they would here. I paid it on time, but yet they wouldn't give me my sticker because it was still waiting on the smog, even though I had a paperwork showing that it wouldn't pass. So I had to spend almost $600 to fix whatever so that would pass smog.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's how
See,
they get you, though.
we don't have to worry about that up here. Uh, Probably my truck has never been tested.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they make us do it every other year.
Yeah, they don't
Every
do
other year.
that.
Yeah, unless it's a super, super old car. I don't remember the year, but I know mine is still 2004, so it falls in the category where you have to still get it. Even if you just bought it from somebody that just got it smogged, when it's a new owner, they make you get it smogged immediately after to transfer it to your name. It's so ridiculous that it doesn't follow the car; it follows the owner. You know what I'm saying? It's they have to
Yeah,
make you get it right then, which I think is so dumb. If the car just got a smog 2 months ago and then you buy a used car, you should be able to use that smog for another year and a half. You know,
yeah, yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it does, but it doesn't make as much money for the government.
This is true. Right on. Very, very true.
Yeah, the last time I filled up my tank, it cost me $80, I think it was.
Oh, well, that lasts you so long. That's good. Because you just go on Thursdays, right? Pretty much just to downtown to get your groceries and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I came in I popped in yesterday for a minute, but you were already downtown. I think I did hear a little bit of the music, but I didn't stay. I just seen your pup sitting there on the couch or the chair
yeah.
waiting for you. So that's good. So what's the weather today? Today it's nice here. It's about 70 degrees out right now with a little bit of a wind, but I have a sweatshirt on, but it's nice out. Sun's shining here.
Oh, the sun's out here too. Just bright.
Yeah, is it still real cold though?
I'm just gonna check.
It says,
It's
damn,
cool.
I thought
It's 25, but it feels like 18 Fahrenheit.
yeah, Lulu, all the prices went up here in California for the gas prices. I think it's about $5 or $6 uh $6 a gallon right now here. That's why it's so much. Damn, I thought I would have a relaxing afternoon. Dang, boy sent out notification he would be open Friday brunch. Oh well, the cost keeps him busy with the headache, 40, 50s, and 60s. Wow. Yeah.
I have a wide range of taste in music.
Me too. I love all kinds of stuff.
Ain't no justice.
I know Justice.
Yeah, actually, up here, in the wintertime, if the sun is out, it's cold.
Oh, okay.
And if the sun is hidden behind clouds, then it holds the heat of the earth in.
Mm.
But if there's no clouds and the sun is at not a very good angle, so it really doesn't put out any heat. It's just there for light. Hey, tuna time.
Tuna time.
Oh, get a needle and dig that prick out again.
How do your dogs do when it's cold? They don't mind it?
Well, the little guy, he don't like it too much. And my girl, she don't care. She's warm
Oh,
all year
okay.
round.
Does he sleep with you, the little guy, under your blankets?
Yep.
Because he gets cold, probably, huh?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, he's a
I used
little
to have.
half
Good.
Chihuahua, so
Yeah, I used to have a little Chihuahuas too, and they both would sleep on each side of me. Sorry. It's so funny.
yeah. Well, uh, I used to have his mother too, and his
Oh
mother
yeah.
would lay beside me all day long, touching me. But when it was
Oh.
time to go to sleep, she'd want to go over to another chair, and then he'd
Oh, to
sleep
be
with me
separate.
all right long. I guess she didn't like being rolled on.
Oh, funny. She knew better, huh? She
Well,
knew if you were awake, she wouldn't get rolled on.
uh, it's the only thing I could think of. 'Cause he don't
That
mind.
must have been it. That's like me and Daniel when we sleep at night. Like I don't like when he's like a hugger and a cuddler, and I'm like, okay, I'm like just lay on your side, like you know what I mean. Once I'm asleep, I don't like to be like hugged and cuddled and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's like he likes to just like wrap your legs all around or whatever, and I'm just like it drives me crazy. It's like
There's a uh, big pillow. It goes right from your head halfway or almost
yeah,
all the way down
I
both
need one
sides
of
of the
those.
body.
I need one of those to let him hug onto that while he's sleeping. I just like once I'm actually ready to actually sleep, I just like to be like left alone and just like I don't like you know what I mean? I just like to be comfortable. Like but I've always been that way. So he says, you're mean, toot it and boot it.
Yeah.
So we have a Chihuahua, two Aussie Shepherds, and a boxer and a pit bull. Wow, you are busy. All females and they all get along with they. That's awesome. That's really good. They all get along. Really good.
My male, he used to wrestle with his mom all the time, but since she died, he won't wrestle with Effie.
Really?
Well, she's a way
Scared.
bigger in head.
How old is she?
I think she's about 10,
Oh,
and
okay.
he's about 15 or 16, I think.
Okay. They both look fairly healthy.
Well, I'm not as bad as a slow burner about buying them raw meats, but I do feed them top of the line dog food, guaranteed to be only beef and something else, or fish and something
What,
else.
what do you mean as bad as him? He feeds them not good food, or what do you mean?
No, no, you spend the big bucks on your dogs. Bag of
Oh, he
dog
spends
food
good
can
money
be,
for. That's what I thought. Yeah, because I think he's like his baby. That's like his precious baby there, huh?
yeah, he gets raw dog food for his dogs, I think.
And that's supposed to be better. That's supposed to be better for them.
Well, what do you think they lived on before they were dogs? They were
I guess you're right.
wild. They were wolves, really. So they should be able to eat any meat.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
I remember my mom when we had our dog. She would always put an egg with their. She would put dry food and then she would mix a raw egg in there, mix it all up in there instead of getting the wet food. She would like put an egg in there or something, if I remember right.
Yeah, well, the egg helps make the coat shiny.
Oh, okay. Or she would do half of a can for each of them in the wet, and they each got mixed in there with the thing. Like she didn't do it just for dinner time, not like all the meals. Like she would just split it up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Well,
dogs,
what's
huh?
that?
I was just saying she's got two golden, two labs. She's got a chocolate lab and a white lab, and they know Alexa's timer is set. It's the little clock. Alexa will go off. It's 5 o'clock, Chris. Feed the, or not Chris, when she used to have it. She feed the dogs, Chris. When she used to have her dogs when she was alive. It says it's 5 o'clock. Feed the dogs, and the dogs would jump up and know exactly what that meant. You know what I mean? It was like,
Well, my dog's right around 4:45 or maybe even 4:30. They'll start fucking irritating me,
because
letting
they're
me know
hungry,
it's time to eat.
huh?
Well, they can't be hungry. I feed them 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but
Her dogs like carrots when she used to feed them. They still like carrots. My stepdad feeds
so
them
do these.
carrots.
So do mine.
Like I never knew dogs like carrots. That's crazy. They just chomp them down.
And cucumbers.
Okay.
Uh, these ones like a sweet potato or a yam raw.
Mm.
They both like berries.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Dogs can eat chicken when it's raw.
All right, Myron. I gotta get back to work. I'm pulling into work now. I got about another 2 hours to go. I just popped up.
Well,
I was getting.
thanks for coming up, and don't
Okay,
work
no
too hard
problem. Oh, Fridays are easy.
today.
So. All right, I'll catch you around maybe this weekend sometime.
Sure, sure.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye. Oh. Well. It's nice of you to go to get your son a son there.com. I gotta agree with you there, Tuna. My brother had a shepherd, and it was a smart dog. trained one of my dogs to sit, and I trained the other one to stay. And that's the only command I give them for anything. Well, I guess if nobody's coming up, I'll throw another song on. Oh, we listened to this one by little Eva just a little while ago, but now we'll listen to it by Grand Funk.
Right now, we'd like to ask some friends of ours from Wet Willie to come out and join us. Come on, where are you? Here they go. And we want everybody to join us as we cook up some steam and get on board for the locomotion. All right. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, yeah. Locomotion. I know you get to like it if you do the dance now. Come on, baby, and do the locomotion. Come on, baby, dance.
Okay, catch you later, tune time. Thanks for stopping in. So when are you going to get it for them.com?
The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets loading. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating, but you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there's no running away. There'll be no one to save with the world in a grave. Take a look around you, boy. It's bound to scare you, boy. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend.
What the fuck? Fuck that. Do this one first.
The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets loading. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating, but you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there's no running away. There'll be no one to save with the world in a grave. Take a look around you, boy. It's bound to scare you, boy. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, I don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Yeah, my blood's so mad, feels like coagulating. I'm sitting here just contemplating. I can't twist the truth, it knows no regulation. Handful of senators don't pass legislation, and marches alone can't bring integration. When human respect is disintegrating, this whole crazy world is just too frustrating. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, I don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Think of all the hate there is in Red China, then take a look around to Selma, Alabama. You may leave here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's the same old place. The pounding of the drums, the pride and disgrace. You can bury your dead,
but don't leave a trace. Hate your next door neighbor, but don't forget to stay grace and tell me over and over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. No, no, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. I better check and see if anybody's talking.
Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks, people put me down 'cause that's the side of town I was born in. I love her, she loves me, but I don't fit in her society. Lord have mercy on the boys down in the boondocks. Every night I would watch the light from the house upon the hill. I love a little girl that lives up there, and I guess I always will. But I don't dare knock on her door, 'cause her daddy is my boss man. So I'll just have to be content to see her whenever I can. Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks, people put me down 'cause that's the side of town I was born in. I love her, she loves me, but I don't fit in her society. Lord have mercy on the boy from down in the boondocks. Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks. One fine day I'll find a way to move from this old shack. I'll hold my head up like a king, and I never will look back. Until that morning I'll work and play, and I'll save every dime. But tonight you'll have to steal away to see me one more time. Down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks, people put me down 'cause that's the side of town I was born in. I love her, she loves me, but I don't fit in her society. Lord, have mercy on the boys from down in the boondocks. Lord, have mercy on the boys from down in the boondocks. Lord, have mercy on the boys from down in the boondocks.
Oh, yeah, we're canceling.
When the sun goes down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. I'm down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. Under the boardwalk, we'll be making love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. From the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs which they sell. I'm yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. Under the boardwalk, we'll be making love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. On a blanket with my baby, where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Walked up to me and he asked me if I wanted to die. He looked kind and I said so. I said I might take a chance. When he danced, he held me tight.
Well, that was awfully nice of him.
All the stars were shining bright and then he kissed me. Each time I saw him, I couldn't wait to see him again. I wanted to let him know that he was more than a friend. I didn't know just what to do, so I whispered, I love you. He said that he loved me too, and then he kissed me. He kissed me in a way that I never been kissed before. Kissed me in a way that I wanna be kissed again more. I knew that he was mine, so I gave him all the love that I had. And one day he took me home to me and finally back. Then he asked me to be his bride and always be right by his side. Felt so happy I almost cried, and then he kissed me. Then he asked me to be his bride and always be right by his side. Felt so happy I almost cried, and then he kissed me. And then he kissed me. And then he kissed me.
Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress, hello emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure was happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die. So bye-bye, my love. Goodbye. I'm through with romance. I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And there's a reason that I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm a butterfly. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love. Goodbye. Bye-bye, my love. Goodbye. Bye-bye, my love. Goodbye. Bye-bye, my love.
Hello, ding dong, lang lang lang. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream.
Hey, why don't you two come and sit on the chair for a minute?
If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Now every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so far. Oh, life could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Shabam, shabam, ya la 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 la, shabam, shabam, ya la 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 la, shabam, shabam, ya la 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 la, shabam, shabam, shabam. Ya la 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 la, shabam shabam. Ya la 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 la, shabam shabam. Ya la 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 la, shabam. Every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so far. Life could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise up above, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Boom, shaboom. Hey, ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, ding. Shaboom, ba-da, ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. If only all my prayers in life would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Sweetheart.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I got to do, oh, little refreshing, come on, hey, baby, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. I ain't gonna do you wrong, why you don't? I ain't gonna do you wrong, 'cause I don't wanna. All I got to do.
Only because we knew this fellow was going to be with us. The fellow who has this song about the bikini, which incidentally is, depending upon how you look at it, the hottest or the coolest record in the country right now. The biggest thing around, more people asking for this one. Very handsome young man does it, and check the girl in the bikini. Oh, it's called the Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Pod. You know, Brian Highland. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was as nervous as she could be. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was afraid that somebody would think. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So in the locker she wanted to say 2, 3, 4, 6, or I will tell you more. She was afraid to come out in the open and throw a blanket around her she wore. She was afraid to come out in the open and so she sat bundled up on the shore. 2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the blanket she wanted to say 2, 3, 4, 6, or I will tell you more. Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and I wonder what she's gonna do. Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and the poor little girl turning blue. 2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore. It was an itsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the water she wanted to say. From the locker to the blanket, from the blanket to the shore, from the shore to the water. Yes, there isn't any more. What is this? You know, I've sat behind ladies in theaters before with hats on, but this is ridiculous.
Love me, I wanna know. How can I tell if you love me so? I know you be deceived. I know you make believe if you wanna know. If you love me so, it can be feel. Oh yeah, oh it's in his face. Oh no, it's just a song. And it's on his face. Oh no, that's just a song. If you want to know, if you love me so, I can feel. That's where it is. Oh, it's in his feel. That's where it is. Oh, yeah. We take the time. But I love you, no more.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me how does that seem fair, for her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love another when my heart's somewhere far away. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, won't you tell her that I love her so? Please ask the sun to set her heart aglow. Rain in her heart and let the love in you start to grow. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. Oh, listen to the falling rain. Bitter, 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 bitter. Oh, listen to the falling rain. Bitter, 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 bitter. Oh.
I got rocks for a while, guys.
Mary Lou, goodbye heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Right, Mary Lou, we never part, so hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart. You passed me by one sunny day, flashed so thick brown eyes my way, and ooh, I wanted you forevermore. Now I've got one that gets around, where my feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before, I said hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you.
Hey.
Oh, Mary Lou, we never part, so hello,
I don't see
Mary
anything.
Lou, goodbye heart.
Hey. You want to go outside? Wow.
I saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. Wild horses couldn't make me stay away. So we gotta say goodbye for the summer. Darling, I promise you this. I'll send you all my love every day in a letter. Feel with a kiss, yes, it's gonna be a cold summer. But I'll feel the emptiness. I'll send you all my dreams every day in a letter. You with a kiss. I'll see you in the sunlight. I'll hear your heart everywhere. I'll run to tenderly hold you, but darling, you won't be there. I don't want to say goodbye for the summer. Knowing the love you miss, oh, let us make a pledge to meet in September and feel it with a kiss. Yes, it's gonna be a cold, lonely summer, but I'll still be emptiness. I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss, sealed with a kiss.
Hey, Ronan, how's it going? Give me a second.
What's up, Myron? How are you?
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Not too good, not too bad.
Yeah, I never change.
Oh, everything changes. Everything. We're in constant change, Myron.
Oh, yeah. Well.com, I don't think I've ever been taken down for a song that I've played. I've had complaints about it, but I've never been taken down. Maybe once. And fuck, that's not bad for when I do play. I play a lot of songs, but I don't play nothing recent. or let's say not a lot recent, but even the ones that I do, they're not mainstream.
Yeah. What's up.com? Yeah, I think you'd be safe with your selection of music.
Yeah,
The algorithm is having trouble finding you, so you're good.
yeah. Well, shit, some of the stuff I play, when it was first put out, they had to put it out on a porn site, the music, because it was the only way it would get put out because there's too many swear words in it.
What did you say? A porn site?
Yeah, the guy had to put his music out, his first album out on a porn site.
Was the videos porn? Like, the music video?
One that had topless women in it,
Yeah.
but that was the only one. But he says shit and piss and cunt, and he talks about sucking cock and, you know, sings about sucking cock.
Yeah.
I'll give you a taste of what he sings. No.
Is that Wheeler?
Yeah, that's Wheeler.
Okay. I think I've heard it. He was on Joe Rogan.
Was he? Yeah, I think he was.
Maybe a couple times. I think he was on there.
Yeah.
And going on that show, that's like huge promotion,
Yeah.
Like, Rogan has millions of people watching. It's insane.
Yeah, well, I used to watch him, and then I figured out he's not that great, so I quit watching him.
I liked his guests. He had some really interesting guests on there, like scientists and archaeologists,
Yeah. I think I watched him. It was around his 600th or maybe his 800th show. I quit watching him.
Yeah, he's gone on Spotify now. He's gone off YouTube, and there's all kinds of conflict there. But I used to watch him for years, and he was a great show to listen to when you're hungover. You can just lay there and listen to something.
True.
But I don't really drink anymore, so I don't need a hangover podcast.
Well, I don't drink either, but
Just something to listen to,
yeah, I do inhale the vapors.
And I need to get some weed. I miss weed. Me and weed have a long relationship, and I can't let her go.
Yeah.
Cannabis is, she's a goddess.
Well,
She can be abused like anything else. I mean, she's a tool, a medicine. You can overindulge in anything.
no. Well, I guess you can, but you can't overindulge in weed because it can't kill you. As long as you can afford it, you can't overindulge.
Oh, yeah, you won't overdose or anything, right?
Yeah.
And no hangover.
Yeah.
I love getting the munchies and eating the whole kitchen.
I don't get the munchies. Matter of fact, I can smoke and go look in the cupboard and decide that there's nothing there to eat.
Yeah. Sometimes, though, you get that ravenous feeling.
I don't get that much.
You just want to put everything in your belly.
No.
A lot of people do. You don't get it?
I used to, but not anymore. Since I've got the two different pains, my body acts way different.
What is the pain? Do you tell people?
Yeah, the doctors can't find it, but it was my chiropractor made the diagnosis. I have a torn diaphragm or pleura, which is the sac around the diaphragm. It's tore right here. And I'm hardly even touching that because just touching it will make it hurt.
So you said it's like a sac?
No, it's something's torn. And
Oh,
when I'm upright, the bottom half is pulling against the top half.
so what position feels okay?
Laying down.
Laying down feels okay.
Yeah. But I have deterioration of the cartilage. It's called costal chondritis between my sixth and seventh rib on my right side.
Ooh,
Yeah, and that's just like having no cartilage in your knees, only worse.
so it can separate. The ribs can separate.
Well, they feel like they move different. Yeah, they can. Well, they grade against each other now. I guess is what they're doing.
Oh, geez.
But it's a good situation because the body can only feel one major pain at a time.
So it switches.
Yes, and I'm never without pain.
Damn, poor
And
guy.
a lot of pain. A lot of pain.
So the oil and stuff helps with the pain.
Not really.
Is it?
I
It
think a little
dulls it
bit,
at all? No.
mentally. It's got to be helping. I think because it sure as hell ain't getting me high.
Yeah.
Really, I can every once in a while I get a dry mouth or something. Yes, last night with the hash, I was more talkative and more laughing a bit, but
Yeah.
I didn't really feel anything. It never affects my mind at all.
Man, how did you do that to yourself?
Uh, the side, I hit the ditch at 60 or 70 miles an hour in my pickup and flew sideways into the dash when I hit a bunch of trees and dirt on the opposite bank.
You went off the road at 70 miles an hour?
Yeah, 60 or 70.
Damn, what happened?
Well, there was the ditch, and I ran into the ditch, and there was a bunch of small trees and the bank, and I just hit
What caused you to go off the road though?
washboards at a high rate of speed around a bit of a corner,
Oh, you just lost it.
and I was drinking.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Cost me $3,700 to fix up my truck that time.
Did you get a DUI or anything?
No, because I never reported it until the next afternoon.
And no one saw it.
No one saw it.
So you just climbed out of the truck all fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't hurt that much then.
Yeah, right. You didn't feel it.
No, hell, I put a great big fucking shatter in the windshield when my head hit.
Oh yeah, spider web or whatever.
Yeah, a big one.
Damn.
I could almost do the map of Alberta on it. And then this front one, I was at work on an oil rig, and I was sucking up some tongs, which is just big pliers, with a cable. And while the cable was tightening, a crowbar fell over on it. And when I snapped the line, it flipped up in the air and coming down and hit me right in the chest.
Oh, like a whip?
No, a crowbar.
Oh shit.
About a 5-footer or a 6-footer.
Wow.
And it come down and hit me in the chest, bounced off and hit the floor. My boss was standing in the doghouse with somebody who was some kind of fucking safety guy that was there.
Oh Jesus.
I went in there and I sat down on the bench and I was just, and they started packing around me. Back off, I need some air.
Yeah.
After a couple of minutes, they said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm going back out to work." And I went back out to work.
You probably ripped it more.
30 years later, or 20 years later, that's when it really started affecting me.
Man,
It was just probably a microscopic tear back then, but as the years are going on, me bouncing up and down on roads and stuff.
it's just kept tearing it.
Yeah, yeah. And they can't find anything because how does it feel good? I lay down. How do they want me to have my pictures taken, the X-rays and everything? I have to lay down. It
Yeah.
disappears. It disappears when I lay down, and they don't have any MRI or CAT scans up here that you can take standing up.
Because they do have those.
Not
Just
here.
not at certain hospitals. Yeah.
Yeah, not up here at all.
Shit.
Because I asked.
Yeah.
I also asked the fucking surgeon if he'd like to do an exploratory.
Wow.
And they said they don't do that anymore. But,
how long has it been killing you?
About 11. She'll be 12 years next September 10th.
That's when you started growing your beard.
11 years. But I've shaved it off 3 years ago.
It came back.
Yeah.
It keeps coming back.
Yeah. I shaved my head and my beard off 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, some people grow beards fast.
Yeah, well, my hair too, and I've been trimming it with fire.
With fire?
Oh, yeah, I laid it on fire. People make fun of me doing that, but it works.
What about a scissors?
Well, I got that here too. I use that sometimes too.
Yeah.
Scissors for cutting the bottom, sort of trying to keep it sort of even, and fire is for taking off the fluffy sides.
Yeah, it's hard to cut your own hair. I've tried it. It's hard. You just make a mess of it. Everyone knows, oh, that guy cut his own hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like to leave mine long. Well, I guess I could shave my head every day, but don't shave my ass. Don't figure I need to shave my head either.
Yeah, I got to shave my balls. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't even do that.
I bet you used to, though.
It's cold up here. You gotta have heat on them in the wintertime.
Yeah, you don't want to freeze those off.
No. Did you hear about that? I think he was a skier in the Olympics. He froze his dick.
What?
Yeah. I don't know how he froze his dick and none of the rest of them. I figure he must have got a hard on and fucking stuck it in the snow or something.
Fucking a snowman.
Because how could you freeze your dick? Not your balls. He was wearing one of them.
The suits, yeah.
Suits.
Wow, I didn't hear that. So what happened did he lose his dick?
I don't know. I didn't really care that much.
Remember, yeah, another man's dick. Who cares?
Yeah.
Remember John Bobbitt, Lorena Bobbitt cut his penis off?
Yeah.
And she threw it out the window, like driving frantically away. And they found his penis, and they were able to attach it back on, sew it back on.
I think he was a porn star after that.
Then he became a porn star.
Yeah.
I was interested in the story when I heard the porn star thing, so I Googled it, and you can see his it looks like a Frankenstein dick, you know. Like the top part doesn't look right. It's but yeah, she cut it off with a scissors or something.
Yeah.
When he was sleeping, and he woke up with his dick cut off.
I think he was screwing around on her.
He was abusive to her, yeah.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I guess he wasn't thinking that she'd do that. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine? That's some PTSD right there.
Well, she could have got a gun and blown his head off too, but
Yeah, or shoved the scissors in through his eyeball or something.
yeah, she could have done a lot worse. He should be thankful.
Yeah, he should be thankful that they were able to, attach it and everything.
Yeah, I remember back in when I was in grade 10, one of the guys at school cut his thumb off. Well, not completely off, but a piece off his thumb in high school in shop. But they took him down and sewed it back on, but it didn't look good. It just turned fucking black.
What was it that he lost?
Some of his thumb tip
Some
off
of his thumb. Yeah, I knew this guy. He was a boxing trainer, and he had his thumb bitten off in a street fight, and they had to they reattached his thumb, but it was always like at a permanent hook. I think they actually got him to sew it on that way so he could throw punches. Because if he couldn't move it too much, it would be in the way.
Yeah.
So they got it like a weird hook kind of coming out. But now they're able to do stuff like amazing stuff like, put transplant faces on people. I think one guy, he got arms from a cadaver, a dead guy. He got both arms attached. It was amazing. I mean, it looks messed up because I'm a little queasy, I don't have a strong stomach, but it's amazing what they can do.
Yeah, I got a strong stomach. And if you hear that, it's been 7 minutes. But, yeah, it's been years of pain.com, and there's been nothing that takes the pain away. So instead of using painkillers, I just use weed and antidepressant pills to keep me from popping myself.
Yeah, because you're a little crazy in the head, aren't you, Myron?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
No?
No.
Is it rude of me to say that?
Hell no. It's your opinion.
I'm a little crazy in the head, so.
Well, I just believe that it's my body and nobody knows what I'm going through. So if I decide one day to end it, it's my decision.
I hope you don't, but if you do, it was nice meeting you, Myron.
Well, I don't plan on it being anytime soon. I want to try and stay alive until both my dogs die, and then after that, it's up in the air.
How old are your dogs?
One's 10 and the other's about 16, maybe 15.
Are they Chihuahuas?
The Chihuahua is, and he might live up to 20 years.
Yeah, those guys live a long time. They live as long as cats.
Yeah. His mom didn't. She died at about 15 or 16. Her heart gave out.
Oh, you had his mama?
Yeah. I got them both. She was just fucking square when I got her. And I had her on a diet, and she lost half her weight before she died.
Oh, wow. Yeah, some of those dogs, they're like scavengers. They'll eat anything and everything,
That's my big dog.
What kind of dog is he?
She. She's a spaniel of some kind.
So 10, that's old is it?
No, she should be able to get 14 or 15, I think.
Okay. So you have 4 years on your dogs, and then
I'll make a decision on what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because it's been Well, 12 years, that'll be 16 years of the fucking mind-bending pain.
Do you know how you do it?
I was gonna do it by,
Sorry if these are fucking personal questions.
oh no, hell no. I don't mind talking about it. As long as I'm talking about it, I'm okay. If I ever get silent,
That's
who
when
knows?
you gotta worry. Yeah.
But, and what was the question again?
Did you think about how you do it?
Oh, yeah. I was gonna do it by letting my sugar levels go way up, say with a pop or something, and then not eating or drinking anymore until it just went out of sight. But now that my diabetes is completely in control, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to shoot myself because I want to leave a nice looking corpse.
I don't want to give you any ideas, so I'm
Well,
I'm not.
I know about the knife, and you got to go that way instead of that way because this way you're doing it, and this way you're crying for pain
Yeah,
or for attention.
for help.
And
Yeah.
on the inside, you can cut there too. Here and here, that's where your major arteries are.
Mm-hmm.
Or slide one down here.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, I could just wait until a nice cold day in the wintertime and take a hot shower and go sit outside naked.
You could go to your. I don't want to give you any ideas.
Or I could go down to the river and jump in too, but I want it to be nice and easy on me.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in pain all my life. I don't want to be in more pain just to die.
Well, the doctors probably pushed all kinds of pills on you, right?
No.
They didn't want to give you anything?
I had morphine and fentanyl for a little while, and they tried gabapentin, and that doctor left town. The next doctor who I went and seen, I told him I was on morphine and fentanyl, and he threw me out of his office. Said he didn't want to fucking deal with it.
Jesus.
I went to the next one after that, and he got mad and threw me out of his office because he figured I was a junkie. That was the first thing he said. He said it under his breath, but I could hear him fucking saying it. So, and the next, I gave up on doctors then. I went to a doctor here in town, and I said, hey, I've got diabetes. I've got extreme pain. But all I'm asking for is my diabetes medicine and the heart medicines and stuff.
Yeah.
And, well, just all the pills that I was taking. I wasn't asking for anything but one day I was down at the grocery store, and a woman that had a baby said, hey, I'm a nurse. What are they doing for you? And I said, this is the way I am. They just let me go. And I was sweating 24 hours a day and just
Damn.
vibrating.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay still from the pain.
Oof.
And I said, they don't do anything. They've just given up on me. And she said, well, I'll go talk to your doctor. And he tried oxycodone or oxycodone or some fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't any good. It wasn't any good either.
Yeah.
And the morphine, I was supposed to take, I think it was 5 milligrams twice a day.
That's not enough.
I took 100 milligrams at once. Was like taking fuck all. Might as well have taken an aspirin.
Didn't touch the sides.
Didn't do a thing. And the patch one day I was sweating and it was extra hot, and it made me pass out, but it didn't take any of the pain away.
Yeah.
I just was getting up, and
Yeah.
actually, I thought I had a heat stroke for a second when I got up, so I had a sip of water and a little bit of salt, and then I just come over here, sat back down, and I was passed out.
Yeah, he was nodding out.
Yeah. Oh, not a nod, just fucking gone. But once again, somebody should have picked up on it that a person that's sweating as much as I was should not be on a patch, because all that extra sweat,
Making
the
it.
patch goes in way, way faster.
Yeah, right.
And the doctor, the nurses there, and the freaking druggist, none of them picked up on it. I didn't know about it till later. I figured it out for myself.
You kind of look like Jerry Garcia.
Maybe he looks like me. He's dead.
He's gone. Rest in peace, Jerry.
Yeah.
Did you like any of the Grateful Dead? Or are they after your time in music?
Well, what do you mean after my time? I listened to some freaking newer.
You do listen to new music, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I just mean when most people, I think their formative years is when they find their kind of taste in music, you know?
Well, the stuff that I was listening to today, I was listening to it 3-4 years of age on the radio, or maybe 5 years of age. That was all the music that was on the radio. And
Was it kind of like country, or what was it?
Well, it's rockabilly.
Rockabilly.
A lot of early rock and roll. There was Aretha Franklin I played today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one tune out of the 40s, and that was In the Mood, maybe. But most of them were
Motown or something?
Yeah. But most of the stuff was late 50s, 60s rock and roll. Because the 60s goes right from the beginning almost of rock and roll. And by the 70s, you were getting into a second generation.
Disco.
Well, even before that, it went from the beginning stuff. But by the end of the 60s, you were getting Alice Cooper, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
All of those bands, and that's still in the 60s. So you got a really nice wide range of music there.
In the 60s, yeah, definitely. From the start of the 60s to the end, it's so different.
Yeah.
The Beatles changed in that 10-year period. You know, they changed a lot in their musical style.
Yeah.
They kind of went into the hippie thing at the end, you know?
Yeah, well, I never was a really great Beatles fan.
The Stones, did you like the Stones?
I like the Stones, yeah. And I still do. I like the early Stones.
Mm-hmm.
Before 1960.
Under my thumb.
Yeah, Paint It Black.
Yeah.
Mother's Little Helper.
Yeah, Mother's Little Helper. We were just talking about Mother's Little Helpers, yeah.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. You want to play a song, Myron?
Well, good if you want.
Play something that would be reminiscent of your formative years.
Oh, I could just play some more of what I had on.
I'm going to grab a pop.
Here's one from 1960.
Laura and Tommy were lovers. He wanted to give her everything. Flowers, presents, and most of all, a wedding ring. He saw a sign for a stock car race, $1,000 prize it read. He couldn't get Laura on the phone, so to her mother, Tommy said, "Tell Laura I love her. Tell Laura
Hey, Josh.
I need her. Tell Laura I may be late. I've something to do that cannot wait." He drove his car to the racing ground. He was the youngest driver there. The crowd roared as they started the race. Round the track they drove at a deadly pace. No one knows what happened that day, how his car overturned in flames. But
Boom,
as
boom.
they pulled him from the twisted wreck, with his dying breath, they heard him say, "Tell Laura I love her. Tell Laura I need her. Tell Laura not to cry. My love for her will never die." Now in the chapel were a lot of graves for her Tommy who passed away. It was just for Laura he lived and died. Alone in the chapel she can hear him cry, "Tell Laura I love her. Tell Laura I need her. Tell Laura not to cry. My love for her will never die." Tell Laura I love her.
Yo.
So that was about a story about a guy racing his car and crashing.
Yeah.
Happy reading things out from West Ready to come out and join us. Come on, where?
Yeah, stories back then, songs back then had a story, you know.
Yeah, even into the 7. Well, yeah, it all depends on. Actually, I haven't heard too much of the really new shit, so. But yeah.
On the artist, yeah. It kind of
Uh,
was like a story, you know, it's a start, an ending.
yeah, yeah.
You know the where he goes like bum 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 bum, like the vocal. What would you call that? They did a lot of that, like the not the barbershop quartet, but similar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do what?
Doo wop.
I think so, yeah.
Billy Joel did some doo wop. Remember his doo wop days? The
Not really.
Billy Joel stuff. His early stuff was very doo wop.
Oh, I mean, look out, Virginia.
What's that?
Uh, he had one song, "Look Out, Virginia," and it was on a record that it was the only really one of his that I really liked.
Uptown girl,
No,
been
not that one.
living in the uptown world.
Older than that.
Yeah.
Well, I know of somebody that tells a story that you would never think of frickin' listening to.
Did you like the mamas and the papas?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, mofos.
Hey, God bless.
Evening. Hey, Myron. Good evening, Ronan.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hey, you haven't got a spare gallon of fuel I can borrow off you?
We have a liter.
We're clean shit out of it in the UK.
Out of petrol?
Oh, it's fucking nightmare. Everyone's panic buying. There's fuck all about. You'd have to give me a gallon. If you could just give me a link to Amazon where I can get some tubing and a suction. I can go outside and siphon someone's car.
Yeah. Don't get caught doing it.
If you get a bunch of sugar and throw some warm water and some yeast in a big tub, you could make yourself some alcohol, and if you threw it in the freezer, you could freeze it and skim the water off.
I don't think it's going to be ready by the morning, though, Myron. But thank you for your help.
So you can run your car on alcohol? Is that what you're saying?
You what?
Is that what Myron's saying? You could run your car on alcohol?
Oh, yeah, you can, actually. You can do that.
Wow.
But mine's diesel, so I'm a bit fucked. I have to get a petrol car. I've got a petrol car. I've got a 300 ZX twin turbo sat in the drive, but it does about 10 miles a gallon.
Oh, wow. That's a nice car.
Yeah, I got it on 680 brake horsepower.
Pretty good, Josh.
What? 680?
Yeah, 680.
What the?
There's another guy called Carl Jung. He got his up to 900, I think. What does he get? 241 miles an hour. He got out of his car.
Because you need to go that fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
If my car would do it, I would have to.
If the car can do it, you got to do it.
Well, you got to see what the car does when you open her up.
Yeah.
Every one of mine just about I've had wide open for a few moments anyways.
100 is fast enough for me.
Yeah, we'll talk about the girls later.
Wide open. Oh, yeah.
Wide open. Fast enough for you. Wow. So listen, guys, how are you getting on in Canada and the USA?
Not bad. Got a little snow today. Not much.
I don't see much change where I'm at.
Yeah, tell me about it. All this bollocks with the fucking Ukraine shit. I just fuck off. Just leave us. Just let them go on with it. Just let them go on with it. Not my problem. Not my business. And not because I'm uncaring. So I've done a bit of research. Well, I've just done a few. I spent half the day looking at history and that. And just let them get on with it. Just let them get on with it. Now these cunts in England, you know, because we're worried about getting fuel and food, everyone's gone out panic buying today.
We had the panic buying here with the whole coof thing. People were, buying toilet paper like crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Buying food off the shelves. So I think people have been through their panic buying phase here.
Oh, God, yeah, I know. I mean, the thing is, like, less than a year ago, not even that, fuel prices went to the lowest it's ever been because the Saudis couldn't give it away. I mean, in Venezuela, do you know how much, I think it's a litre. I don't know if it's a gallon or a litre. How much do you think it is?
Like 80 cents?
3 cents.
What?
I'm not joking. That's the cheapest place. And then you've got Saudi. It's about 6 cents. Have a look. If you don't believe me, just Google it. It's unbelievable. When you think, but Venezuela had the highest increase. Had the highest increase in McDonald's. It used to be like $1.86, and it's gone up to like $6 now. And so for somebody in Venezuela to have a McDonald's is like a treat. Like going to a 3-star Michelin.
Yeah, you go there for your birthday.
Yeah. Or no. You got to go there when your wife caught you fucking the babysitter. You got to take your wife there. Oh shit, man. Do
Is that
you
why
know
you
what?
got
It's just
babysitter?
no, you're not mean. Anyway, it's just bizarre, isn't it? We got the Kool-Aid making its exit out the door, and then they bring some other drama in to give us a bit more fear and control and dividing us. And oh, fuck off! You know, it's always you know it's going to happen, didn't you? You knew it's going. You knew there always got to be some kind of drama going on in the world.
It's the theater of war.
I know. Has it affected you much, Ronan, where you are?
Well, you know, just inflation, but we've been suffering this right before the Ukraine thing kicked off. You know, just everything has gone up in price. Like I went to get my hair cut the other day, and it went up $4.
Really?
So, you know, that's a big percentage. You know,
It is.
$4.
How much is it normally?
It was 14, and now it's 18.
Wow.
I mean, it's cheap enough to begin with, but $4 on
I don't think
$14.
so.
That's whatever percent. That's a big percentage.
I get my wife cuts my hair. I've had a few. I've had to go through a few mishaps over the years, but she's getting there now. One day, the first time she cut my hair, I looked like Spock. No, I kid you not. And then where she went right by my ears and she put the wrong thing on. And then about 2 years ago, she went to cut my hair and was late getting ready. We're going out for a meal. It's a special occasion, and she put the wrong. You know, like you got the attachments to go on the shaver.
The sizes, yeah.
Yeah. She thought it was a number 4. She put on there as a number 1.
Oh.
And she started getting up the back of my head.
Man,
I look like I just come out of Auschwitz. Oh God. Oh, listen, we should not be involved in all this bollocks. America has had too much involvement, and in Canada, I've seen today, there's a lot of people in Canada protesting against Canada or anyone else, NATO, being involved in this. Because if you look at Ukraine's history, they were very complicit in helping the Germans with the gas chambers and Poland and killing and in the past 8-10 years, they've been snipering and bullying the two separatist countries that live near Russia. And they've been quite racist, very far right Nazi, the Ukrainians. I've done a bit of research into it. I just go by what I see and what I read, not on the mainstream media, obviously. And that's what I'm saying. We should not be involved in all this bollocks. And do you remember like at school? Do you remember at school? And you get a little dweeby little kid, he's a right little cunt, and he's a shit stir, and he takes a piss and he bullies people, but then he makes friend with that big guy, Lurch, and he hides behind him. Yeah. That is Ukraine with NATO.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm speaking. I'm going against the grain to like what people are thinking, and you're seeing all the protests like in London and New York and all that stuff. We stand with Ukraine. I haven't got anything about the Ukrainian people. It's their government and all the other subsidiaries that go with it.
So I saw this video, and it was like this guy was saying, "I think I'm onto something here." And he says he's looking up the bio labs in Ukraine where there's all these U.S. funded biological weapons labs, and where the Russia hit on the map, it was where all these labs were, and Ukraine and China were interested to see the U.S. Their capabilities of bioweapons. This is like recently and previously, and now all these strikes. He was saying that he thinks that they were targeting them. I mean, that could be part of it too, that they targeted areas they thought were labs also, just to wipe out any threat,
Ukrainians have been bombing those Donetsk and the other one. They've been bombing them for the past 8 years, using snipers to take out their power lines. The only children that died on this is because the only children that have died not from Russians and from from them. They've been bombing these two separatist countries that want to go back. So basically, right, okay, because you're Irish, right? Well, you've got Irish blood in you. and you came from Ireland, so you're an Irish guy. And so,
Yeah, thanks,
the
England.
probably the wrong thing for me to use, going back to history of United Kingdom and Ireland. But imagine like Northern Ireland right now. The Southern Ireland have had enough of Northern Ireland speaking English. They want them to speak Irish. They're starting to do terrorism acts and bully them, and so then the UK, the Northern Ireland, have asked United Kingdom to come and help us, a humanitarian. That is what's basically going on at the moment. I'm telling you honestly, with with Russia coming in, the people that are fleeing back to Russia.
Yeah, I mean, where else would you go, I guess?
Hey, Josh, does that mean you're going to give up Russian salad dressing, or maybe you just don't eat the Russian salad dressing anyways? I say let's not fuck them too terribly.
I mean, I haven't got nothing against the Russians. They've done nothing wrong to me. All right, yeah, you had the Cold War and all that kind of stuff back in the day, but things have moved on. People move on.
Yeah, what about French dressing, Myron?
Myron, have you had Trudeau come into your house?
No, I wished he would.
I just noticed your snare has disappeared from the light.
Well, I figured I'd better take it down or somebody'd misconstrue it.
I thought you caught him, motherfucker. I thought you caught him.
It's laying on the table. I didn't move it too far. I just took it down and...
Yeah, keep it at hand. You never know. He might come round with a news crew. But you got to put another hook on the other end of that rope so you can put it on. Have you got a tow bar on your car?
Oh God.
one around his neck and the other around his tow bar. Round his tow bar and take him for a little drive.
Take his head right off.
Maybe just get him running right in front of my hood.
Well, we all live in hope, can't we? We can live in hope.
Yeah.
So how are things settling in Canada at the moment, Myron?
I don't know.
Down now. What's the news over there?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. It's going to happen, so I just wait until it's done, and then I can find out.
Because when you think about it, right, the West is going on about how terrible Putin is this, is that. But fucking Trudeau was much worse. But not much said about that, is there? Like seizing people's bank accounts, saying that they're going to arrest people and their dogs will be killed after all the things he came out with, and he
tried to do some of that too,
Yeah, he's more of a dictator than Putin.
He did seize bank accounts.
He tried to.
When he gave up the other day and said, no more
emergency order.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry. Lost it.
Yeah, he's had the hot knife. Has he been on the hot knife, Mike Ronan?
Yeah. All day long.
I need a hot knife.
Fuck, that'll kill me now. Yeah, when I was younger, my resistance was okay.
If you could handle ketamine, you could handle a hot knife. The good old days.
Yeah, but I was a lot younger then. I never had a heart attack, never had arthritis, never had COPD.
Hey.
I miss those days.
Oh, you had a heart attack? Shit.
Weed would probably help you with your heart attack.
Yeah, it might help your the blood flow, right?
And it would help keep you calmer too.
That's why I take the Viagra. I get. Oh, by the way, hold on a minute.
For the blood flow.
Yeah, I do. Listen, they give me. I can get them for free because I'm diabetic, and I noticed that if I take them, I wake up with stiffy anyway and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter. It does help with my flow of my blood in my joints.
They say athletes take it for performance enhancing reasons.
Yeah,
not just in the bedroom, but out on the track and stuff.
Essentially, with that citrus component that's inside it, citrus.
Really?
Yeah, I'm only taking 5 milligram proper ones, not these ones you buy from the gay bars. Fake from
Which ones are
China.
those?
I don't know. I had a packet around here.
Oh, those would be like 100. Yeah,
Yeah, they're hundreds. These are 5 milligram Cali something, but they're supposed to be they're proper stuff, you know, proper pharmaceutical ones, not made up with some back lab.
Right.
Those 100 ones, I remember back in the day, you used to do those with a pill. But the trouble is, you cannot drink any alcohol because the next day you wake up with the fucking most banging headache.
Oh, I bet. I've tried those, like the big Viagras and Cialis.
The blue ones.
And you get like a boner for like 4 hours. And it was hard to finish. It would, you know, and even if you did finish, you'd still be, you know, you'd still be ready to go.
Semi-wide. But you can't just look. What people think is you can just do a Viagra and you get an instant stiffy. You got to feel a little bit sexual.
You got to work. You got to,
yeah. To give that little. You got to like have that thought to hit the on button.
Yeah. You got to be hungry like the wolf.
Oh, Modu, you make me laugh, mate. You do make me laugh. As I said before, right, you and I would be a bad people to go out together because we'd be coming back home and our wives would have kicked us out. Especially when we come home 5 days later. We only went out for a pint.
I know. That wouldn't be good for anyone. I'll be right back.
Oh, dear.
Ronan doesn't.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. He'll be back in a minute.
Hey, Josh.
What's going on, Myron?
Oh, not too much.
Hey, UK.
How you doing, Josh?
Not too bad. I fucking came up at a weird moment. All you guys were talking about was hard-ons and boners and stuff there for a minute.
Not me.
Right, Josh, the reason why we was talking about that, I'll just give Myron's channel some credit. So we just talk about illnesses and stuff like that, and I said, look, and then somehow it got into Viagra, and I just said that I take it every day to help me, not to get a hard on, to help my blood flow for my arthritis. But I don't take the 100 milligrams, I take 5 milligrams.
Oh, okay.
I microdose, like with mushrooms. Wow, it looks cold there.
It's not too bad.
My kids would love it there.
Yeah, my kids love the snow as well.
We don't get too much snow in the UK. Very, very rare now. Very rare. Look at that. Whereabouts are you? You're not Ottawa. Are you Ottawa?
No, I'm Nova Scotia.
Wow, that's really cold there, isn't it?
Some days.
What's your average? What's your coldest normally on average during the winter?
Oh, you're usually in the minus 30s, eh, Myron?
Yeah, 30s.
Wow.
CIBC, is that the name of your bank? Never heard of that bank before. Or Canada something bank, Canada or something. What is it? What does that stand for? CIBC. Oh, CBO.
Yeah,
Canadian,
I don't know what it stands for.
Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce.
Imperial.
Yeah, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce.
Again, don't show people your PIN number, by the way.
Well, they want $3. I don't know if you guys can see that. $3.50 to get money out here.
Really? What, to take it withdrawal?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Right? I deal with my bank is BMO, Bank of Montreal.
We've had stuff like that here in the UK. You get these little corner shops or a restaurant or something like that or whatever, and they got the cash point machines, but they charge us, well, £1.50, which would probably be about $2.50, I think, your exchange rate.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. It might look like that.
Okay. Let's go.
Is that polymer notes? Like in Australia and the UK? Polymer, where you can't really burn them.
No, you can burn these babies. They can't water though. You can wash these, like they can go through the washer machine and stuff now, and they'll be all right.
And they're a motherfucker when you want to count them out. Because where before you count out money, you could flick your finger. These things stick together, don't they?
Oh yeah, they stick together. Yeah. My wife lost a couple $20 bills to the store that way.
Yeah. So they're fuckers. What time is it for you right now? It's probably about 6 o'clock in the evening, isn't it?
Yeah, 6:55 here.
Yeah. It looks really deserted.
Yeah, it is. There's still good restrictions going on here, but
really?
yeah.
As of today, yesterday, that's it. All restrictions in the UK are dropped as of yesterday.
Wow.
We've got no restrictions. None of masks, no passports, no fuck all.
Wow. March 21st, they're saying they're going to drop. Well, they're going to let them all go.
That's nearly a month away.
Yeah.
And I'm still seeing these fucking idiots in the stores today wearing the masks and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, I went in Tim Hortons a couple days ago, and they wouldn't serve me because I didn't have a mask on.
What?
I said, for fuck's sakes, I gotta go all the way back home to get a mask. See, here's the sign right here in this place.
Wow. Don't they supply you with a mask? Like, when we had this kind of shit going on, unless you were exempt, they put masks so you can put one on.
Most stores don't provide the mask. Here's another place here. This place here, Legal Aid, they provide one, but most of the places don't provide one. If you don't got one, then you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, but hold on.
The stores here provide the mask because if they don't,
they lose the money.
Any money.
Yeah, exactly, Myron. Exactly.
If you go to the post office, there's no mask there. You have to take your own. But any store, they all supply masks.
Oh,
so
wow.
what happens when you got exemption? You got exemption, haven't you? You can go into the store and they say, "Where's your mask?" You can just simply say, "I'm exempt." That's what we did in the UK, and they can't ask you any more questions. What about for you guys?
Well, I haven't really tried it. I know I went into the health, not health place, Shoppers Drug Mart, Lawton's. Yeah, pharmacy. And to buy mask. And they're like, oh, you can't be in here without a mask. I'm like, well, fuck, I got to be able to buy them somewhere. Like, come on.
I'm laughing at the idiocracy of it all.
Right. How you doing?
Who's talking? Somebody talking.
I'm on the internet.
Oh, you're on the internet. Oh.
They can't see you, but you can see them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Tell him he's got 7,100 viewers.
Oh yeah. It's crazy what's going on in the world today.
There's fucking war.
Oh, geez. Crazy.
Now between you, if the war starts there, right? Canada's going to step in. They're going to be worse.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, there's always something going on. Have a good one.
So Josh, where is everyone?
It's pretty dead here. Like I said, the roads are a mess right now, so the smart people are inside. And
so what time do your stores close? Don't people get groceries and go out for fuel or go to a bar, go to a restaurant?
Well, you can't go to a restaurant unless you're double vaccinated.
Oh, still?
That's right.
How many people live where you are? Is it like a population of like 73?
Oh, there's I don't know, 12,000 people in this town.
Is it a werewolf alert? I just can't believe. Look, it's just nothing. Look, no one. It's only early in the evening. I mean, wow. It's like a zombie apocalypse.
This town's right on the border, so usually it's usually pretty good, you know. But with all the restrictions and everything going on, this town's has dropped to nothing.
What about people's businesses? You know, like restaurants and stuff like that. They suffered then, and bars. They must be suffering.
Oh yeah, well that's how half of Canadians got vaccinated, because they couldn't go to the bars, so they said, "Fuck, I better go get vaccinated."
Yeah, I understand that one.
I got to drop for a few minutes, but I'll come back up, Myron.
Okay, Josh.
All right, peace.
Let's hope so. Could do with a bit of peace right now.
We have a bar in this town that did not enforce any mandates.
Did they get into trouble with the police? Did they get fines? Did they get closed down?
I don't think so. No.
Because we had some things like that in the UK where somebody had a little cinema, you know, like a movie house, and a bar and a coffee shop. Not this kind of mainstream media movies you see, you know, like, I don't know, you know, the blockbuster ones. It's just a little niche little old school cinema house. And they would close down. Then we had a butcher, we had a bar, hairdressers, so people refused to close down, and they got given tens and tens of thousands of pound fines, and, you know, threatened with arrest, and people protested against the police coming there, or cafes, you know, where you sit and have something to eat or drink.
Catch later, Ronan.
Take care, Ronan. Yeah, because you're I keep forgetting you're like 5-6 hours behind us all over here in the UK. It's like nearly 11 o'clock for me.
I'm 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, I'm
no, 6-ish.
Yeah, I'm 4-ish right now.
4?
4, yeah. I'm 7 hours behind you.
It's normally 5 or 6 hours when I speak to people in Canada and Russia.
They're on the East Coast.
America. Ah, yeah. You got a different time zone.
Yeah. I'm on the east side of the Rockies.
Yeah, because it's still light for you over there at the moment.
Well, in the summertime, it's light till 11, 12 o'clock at night.
What, light?
Yep.
11, 12 o'clock at night, it's light.
Yep.
Wow.
That's
and what time does the sun come up in the morning? What time does it get, you know, how many hours of darkness do you have then?
Say if it goes down at 11, it's up by 5, I think. 4, somewhere in there.
Wow, you must save loads of money on energy.
Yeah, I don't have to use lights in the summertime. Or the furnace, usually.
Yeah, we get, I mean, for us in the winter time, it gets dark about 4:30 in the afternoon, and it stays dark to about 8 o'clock in the morning. And then the summertime, it stays light to about 9:30, sometimes 10 o'clock in the evening, and then light about 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, because I live north of where you live.
And do you have things like where the clocks go back and forward?
Yeah, we've been doing that for a while. It's fucking
an hour
stupid.
before, an hour back.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. In the summertime, when we have that many frickin' hours of daylight, do you think that extra hour either way makes a frickin' bit of difference?
No, yeah.
And in the wintertime, we have the same amount of darkness as we have lightness in the summertime.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work there either. It's just a short time for us. Where it really does, is helpful.
Yeah, but you say, but the amount of money you must be spending on energy to keep warm. I mean, what's your high temperatures? I mean, what your summers? What are the average temperatures normally?
It'll get up to 25, 30.
That's not too bad. You can't go swimming though, can you? Well, it's probably a bit cold.
Why can't you?
Well, it's not too warm, is it?
The top of the water heats up after a while.
Yeah.
If you go to the Slave Lake.
Oh, a lake. Yeah, I want about the sea.
We got no sea around here. You either swim in a river or a lake.
Yeah.
Or a dugout, which is a farmer digs a hole in the ground to catch water. So he has water on his farm.
I'm gonna have some lasagna in a minute. Have some food. So I've not eaten since yesterday. Well, I say yesterday, last night, the day before. So I'm not very good at eating food. It kind of slows me down. If I eat food during the day, I just feel I feel sleepy. I don't want to do nothing. So anyway, listen, I'm going to shoot off a little while, Myron. No doubt I'll see you tomorrow night. I mean, I do see your streams most nights, and I just jump in. I don't always jump in. I just kind of give you a little thumbs up, have a little listen, and then come back later. But anyway, listen, have a so my throat's going. Have a really good night, mate. And no doubt you're back tomorrow, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, looking forward to that then. Okay, well, I'll give you a call. Well, I'll give you a call. I'll jump in tomorrow and let you know if we're still all alive over here, if we've been nuked yet.
Okay, you have a good night.
And you too. You take care. Look after yourself and those little fellas you got running around in your room.
Yeah.
All right, you take care. See you later, mate.
See you later.
No. I've got to find the channels to close it down now. Where are we? Oh, dear. Bear with me. Is it that one? No. Got too many pages. There we go. No.
You're not down on the stairs. I remember every night. Seems to hold in the no laces in my shoes. They all know what I tried to do. Inside the quiet room,
It's quiet place. It's all new to me. It's all atmosphere. Perfect for mystery. My twilight zone. Strangest dream. My confidant. I have confessed my life. A quiet room. Knows more about me than my wife. Where they can keep me, where I can't help myself. I just can't get these damn wrists to bleed. The mattress on the floor, no handles on the door. I really need nothing more. I'm alone.
Jesus fuck, what that? Hey, we can watch Slow Burner live in 22 minutes. But until then, I think I'm by myself here. There's nobody watching me, so
The taxman's taken all I know and left me in my state level, blazing on that sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht. He's taken everything I got. All I've got this sunny afternoon. Save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me. And I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In summertime, in summertime, in summertime. My girlfriend's run up with my car and gone back to her mama's heart, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting here, sipping that nice cool beer, blazing on the sunny afternoon. Help me, stay away. Well, give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay.
love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In summertime, in summertime, in summertime. Oh, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me. And I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. And the sign says, long hair freaky people need all to fly. So I tuck my hair up under my hat and I went in to ask him why. He said, you look like a fine, upstanding young man. I think you do. So I took off my hat and said, imagine that. Let's see, working for you. Whoa, sign, sign, everywhere a sign. Looking at the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? Sign said anybody caught trespassing would be shot on sight. So I jumped on the fence and they yelled at the house.
Hey.
What you do right?
I remember when I was young, we used to be high so much fun. Holding hands and giving songs. And I know God's never gonna flip my arms. That's the biggest thing I ever got. We're gonna play from the down the road. While the other kids are running around the block. People hopping and bobbing to the crack of dawn. Rock the world.
If you're still there, Josh, I'm going to shut her down in 10 minutes. Don't have to come up.
divide the cockeyed world in two. Throw your pride to one side, the least you can do. Beat makes and politics, nothing is new. My yard takes the lunatics, one point of view. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose.
Be the last song if there's anybody out there. Oh, there's two out there. That's okay, Josh. I understand. Oh, over to my live. Gotta cancel out. Josh. Well, that's okay, Josh. I can't get upset over that. Hope he has a good birthday party. Now, I would like to thank everybody who is up on panel. Not that I can remember any names now. I think Josh was for a bit. Ronan was. UK was. Fuck. This is all I can remember. And thanks to whoever was in chat today. Whoever hit the thumb. Catch y'all later.